Hi, I want to tell you about our pour base product and how to use it. It makes an ideal easy water fillable base for a column or an arch. And it comes in this package with two items. A cardboard base, there's 4 of those, which you can easily tear apart. And if you like, you can punch out the circles, and that will make a 9 3/4 inch balloon sizer, which is ideal for a lot of arches and columns if you're using 11-inch balloons. The water fillable base has a really wide opening, so that makes it easy to fill with water, or if you get a funnel, you can fill it with sand if you're afraid of water damaging anything at a special location. It does seal very easily, like that, when it's full, and it's a rather solid seal. So when your pieces are apart, you want to get some kind of metal flange like this, which is sold separately. It's made to fit over the cardboard base plate, and then you want to take the screw out so that you can fit your water base over there. And I want to point out, this comes in 2 sizes, 10 pound and 20 pound, and it comes in 2 colors, white and black. White for weddings or whatever, black so it never gets dirty. These flanges work really well with 3/4 inch conduit. That tightens very easily on the 3/4 inch conduit. And if it does move a little bit off center, it self-centers itself. If you use 1/2 inch conduit, it could be a little bit trickier to tighten because that's a lot smaller in the 1 inch opening if you want to get closer. So if this is at an angle and you tighten it, it might feel tight, but it's not really tight because it was at an angle when you thought it stopped moving. So you want to wiggle that a little bit and turn it some more, and then try to wiggle this a little more, and it's not really tight yet, so then tighten it again a couple times and wiggle it till you're sure it's really tight. And if you have a pen, you might want to just take your pen and turn it just a little bit more to snug it down and make sure that's in there really well. And the same thing if you're using a wooden base plate. If that's not tight, it's going to wiggle. So you got to make sure whatever base plate you're using, you tighten that really well. If you need to, use a pen to make it just a little bit more snug. So in both cases, if you push them off center, they will self-center themselves. And I do want to point out that it takes a lot more force to push this one off center than a typical wooden base plate. I have a fish scale which will show us how much weight it takes to pull these off center. If you get really close here and zoom in on the fish scale, you'll see that to move this about a foot moves that 2 lines, which is 2/10 of a pound of force to move that off center. The wooden base plate is very much easier to pull off center. You can hardly see the line move at all, and it would take like 1/4 as much weight to move it off center, so it moves off center very easily. But again, they'll both self-center themselves. And that's our new product. Enjoy using it. Thank you.